It is one of those only in LA experiences, hopping on board an open-air tour that promises to drive you to the doorsteps of celebrity homes. The NBC4 I-Team first exposed many Hollywood tours making up where stars live, leading to some unhinged fans stalking the real homeowners. Now our investigation reveals these tours aren't just misleading, many operate in a risky manner. Investigative reporter Jenna Susko is here with some truly remarkable video.
Our team has heard from frightened residents, frustrated law enforcement officers, and industry insiders who say Hollywood tour buses are turning the streets of LA into a danger zone. Drivers flying through stop signs, hands off the wheel, even on their phones, and open vans without working seatbelts. And on this busy canyon road, tourists are directed to jaywalk on a blind curve. Risky moments all caught on our cameras.
It's so dangerous, it's so scary. Someone is going to be killed.
More than 20 tour companies crowd Hollywood Boulevard, often aggressively hawking rides on sometimes shabby open roof vans. The I-Team discovered driver after driver playing fast and loose, not just with the facts.
Justin Bieber burned that house up. He went to jail for it.
What? But with matters of life and death.
Hopefully they can stick away from the police.
This superstar celebrity home tours driver flew through several red lights and stop signs. And on this LA Scene tour van,
Does anybody feel like racing?
we found seatbelts rusted shut, so we rode unrestrained.
Feel free to stand up and get a selfie.
As the driver took his hands off the wheel.
See, it says commercial vehicles over 3 tons prohibited. We're over 3 tons.
Several drivers simply ignored posted weight limits.
It's illegal for us to go down, but sometimes we do it anyway.
That driver later talked to us about it.
There's weight limit restrictions on that street just to keep us out of there.
Why
That's
go
it.
down them then?
Why not?
Because you're not supposed to.
There's a lot of stuff we're not supposed to do.
These streets were never designed for this amount of volume.
We showed Councilman David Rue our video.
Yeah, obviously they should not be stopping there.
He represents areas crisscrossed by vans, often dozens of times an hour.
Completely unacceptable. The tourists who actually go on those vans as well, they're probably feared for their lives as well.
It was a horrible tour. I was scared for my life.
Holly and her dad got into an accident while on a superstar celebrity homes tour van last October.
There weren't seatbelts, but there was just kind of like straps. They didn't buckle into anything. We're sitting on ripped up American flags, and the driver side swipes this other very nice looking white vehicle.
A few of us in the tour bus say, hey, I think you just hit somebody.
The Public Utilities Commission revoked its operating certificate. I-Team calls and texts to the company number have not been returned.
Death by car. It will happen.
These Hollywood Hills neighbors say the endless parade of tour vans along LA's legendary Mulholland Drive has them living and driving in constant fear when drivers park illegally to let passengers access this scenic overlook.
It's kind of like the Wild West up here on the weekend.
These are tourists that have no idea that Mulholland is a high-speed highway. See, I see them walking, 4 and 5-year-old children across this street, and I think, oh my God, that's horrible.
We joined LAPD and state investigators trying to crack down on illegal operators.
They are not permitted to operate as a tour bus.
And the driver had a suspended license.
How long have you been driving around tourists with a suspended license?
Like, I'd say 1 month.
The van was impounded.
As soon as word gets out that we're out here doing this, they all start communicating, and you'll see how some of them take off.
Star Trek was told it didn't have the proper certification. But the very next day, our cameras caught the company gathering passengers, including 2 I-Team members, walking them to a van parked nearly 2 blocks away.
That's not good.
Police pulled them over and found not only the permit violation, but a driver who lacked a commercial license. Star Trek's owner wouldn't answer our questions, but did say, we expect to receive a Class A license soon. But 3 weeks later, we found Star Trek operating again, still without the right permit.
It goes again to these unscrupulous operators where all they're trying to do is make a buck.
We're looking at accidents that are just waiting to happen, and rather than being reactive, I'd like to see something done about it.
We have so much more in our investigation. Just go to NBCLA.com/Hollywood Tours. There, you'll find more of our undercover video from tours. You'll also find our first report uncovering the wrong celebrity homes pointed out on the tours we took and the unexpected consequences of those mistakes.